Hey everyone, today's video is going to be a haul video. I'm going to talk real quick before I get into the supplies. And I know I don't need to explain myself, but I just kind of want to put it out there, for the last 18 years, I've had a working career taking care of kids, paying for all the household needs, and an alcoholic boyfriend, my kid's father. So I didn't get to spend money on myself. I started coloring in 2016 in just gel pens and a mandala book, and had about 10 mandala books and just gel pens clear up to May of 2020. And then I discovered coloring groups on Facebook and YouTube during COVID, and we had extra money from the stimulus. So yeah, I got to buying. And that's why I've acquired so much since May of 2020. My financial situation was also fairly well for myself. At the time, I had, low bills versus higher income, so it worked out. Now I don't have the household bills that I once had, but I also don't have the income because I cut hours to concentrate more on my kids and working home with them right now. So I color a lot. So I need a lot. But I've already sat and figured this all out, and I know there's no possible way with the amount of books that I have right now that I could possibly color every page by the time I die. But I plan to color until I physically cannot color anymore. I don't plan to give this hobby up. So I feel like none of my books are useless, and I hope one day that one of my children or grandchildren will take them when I pass on, and maybe they will finish them. Or at least hold on to them and see what I've done. And if they don't, fine. There's going to be, they've already know, I've said donate them to a nursing home, or art program of some sort, so. And I know this is my second haul video for the month, so I do apologize if that's too much for anyone. My first one was a small video, but a large price tag on it, because I did get 2 large sets of pencils, watercolors, and spent about $300. So yeah, but they were what I wanted, and I had been debating it for quite a while and had the extra money, so I went ahead and did it. And I just wanted to say I really appreciate all the haul videos and anyone who has created haul videos, because I, up until June, before I moved, lived in a very rural area. So the only places we had were Walmart, Target, dollar stores, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. And yes, you can get stuff at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, but it's very limited and the price is pretty high if it's not on sale. So hearing about everything in the haul videos and then being able to go on Amazon and either click on their links or go and look for it myself, honestly was a godsend to me, because otherwise I wouldn't have known about all these deals for the cheaper things that I could get versus going to my local store, buying and paying more for a product that maybe wasn't quite the quality I could get somewhere else for cheaper. So I just want to say thank you to anyone who creates haul videos, and I watch them. I am hooked on them. I don't go and immediately buy everything that I see. I sit with a notepad and pen. I write down what I see. I then add it onto my list, my wish list. When I have extra money, I go to my wish list. I pick out the things I want most off that wish list. And that's how I do it. I might buy a few things a month. I might add a few things that month, but there's nothing wrong with it. So, if you have the money and your needs are all taken care of, and if you can't control yourself, then you shouldn't be watching haul videos. Point blank, you shouldn't be watching them if you can't control yourself. And you have a problem there and it's that big of a problem, don't watch them. That's just what you do. If you're an alcoholic and you're trying not to drink, you don't be around alcohol. So I just wanted to say those couple things before we get started. I actually got a bit of happy mail, not a gift per se, but I had made a friend on the Facebook coloring group that I had joined, named Shantae. And she's a lovely lady that lives in Texas. And I decided to kind of unhaul my stash. And this was the very beginning of my journey. And send her some things from my own stash, as well as I went and bought her things and sent them to her because I considered her a friend, and it made me feel good to give her something and have her feel good about receiving something. So I think that's more why people do the things that they do and send other people things. Just recently, she just celebrated a birthday. We're both right around the same time in August. And she loves to do like thank you cards and things like that and color them. So I ordered her 3 packs of those and had them sent to her in Texas. And all I asked in return is that she color me a card and send me one, which I love her for. If you're watching this, Shantae, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I absolutely love your poem. It says, each day I am thankful for nights that turn into mornings, friend that turns into family, and dreams that turn into reality. Likes that turn into love, your friend, Shantae. So I greatly appreciate that wholeheartedly and love the card. Thank you so much. And I hope you get good enjoyment out of all of the cards that I got, and you can hand them out to lots of people because I know that's what you love to do best. Also, I got off of my wish list, Nice Little Town number 10 by Tatiana Bohemia. I'm probably not saying that very well. I only have one of her other books, which is not the Little Town ones, but her vintage classic coloring pages. And I wish she had more of like this. Not that I don't like this book, but and there are some samples of her other books in this vintage book here. But the pictures that I really like are, you know, the ones up front. I did this one last year. So yeah, I like those. I need to color more in this one, but I've seen so many people coloring these, and they're so cute, and the cottages and stuff. So I had it on my wish list, and my boyfriend ordered it to come in for me. So I have at least one of them. And yeah, I thought I'd try it out, see how I like it. Yeah, so. And then my mom came last Friday, and we were going to go out on our very first date night since I moved. It's the first date night I've had since I was in my 20s. Believe it or not. So that's a whole nother video and a whole nother story. Which probably don't want to know. It's kind of depressing. So she came to see us and stay with my kids and then spent the night. So we decided we were going to go to Tuesday Morning. If any of you are familiar with that, it's a store, a home goods store. I wasn't familiar with it, so the next few things I'm going to show you. Well, first I'm going to show you, if you watched the other September haul video I hadn't gotten a couple things, so I'll show you that next before I get into the rest of it, because then it's just more. So I had ordered these Tom Holtz stencil set. I didn't realize they were minis. It's like mini, but I didn't realize that. But still, so they were a lot smaller than I thought, but I want them for backgrounds, so they'll work. And I actually did use this one. If you can, I don't know if you can see the glitter on there, but I actually laid this down and put Cosmic Shimmer Luna paste on it and filled in the stencil and then lifted it off. So check out my completed pages for that one, or my Instagram. You could probably figure it out. It's in the center of the picture. The other thing I was waiting on was this set of watercolor pencils. I had ordered the expensive sets, but I had also ordered this. It just took a lot longer to come in. I have not opened it yet. I do plan to open it, and I do plan to use them. It is actually open. The tape was moved, but I haven't took them out and swatched them or anything. They were $10. That's why I bought them, because they were a bargain. So I bought these just to test them out, you know, that versus expensive type thing, to give somebody a cheaper option. And no, I will not return them. nothing I have I will return. If I'm going to, I'll tell you. So that was the two things I was waiting, but they just took a long time to get here. So when my mom came, she had went to Tuesday mornings somewhere else before she got to this area. I guess when she was at the beach. And she picked me up a set of these. These are Brea Reese watercolor pencils. It's just a 12-piece set. I have not tried them yet, but I will. Sorry, that's repetitive. But yeah, I'm going to try them out. And then she also got me the King Art watercolor pencil set. Because I have the King Art markers that she got me. And the gel sticks. So she got me these. And they were only $24.99, so not a bad price. Ugh. I'm sorry. I knew that was going to happen. I'm trying to get them. Trays are not the easiest to come out, I'll tell you that. But there's those. And maybe I'll do a swatching video on them. Let me know if you're interested. So, the other thing she got me was this, Nicoles Stamper, and I did open it, and I will show you. It's neon pink. So that was cute, like that. That was my hashtag sheet, keeping track. So she's like, well, why don't we go see if they have one near you when I'm there? So Saturday morning we got up and went to Tuesday mornings. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish I never knew about the store. So we were in there, and it is mostly home supply goods and that kind of thing, decorative stuff, very pretty stuff. Some stuff is expensive, some stuff is reasonably priced, some stuff is cheap. We went to each clearance section because that's how we roll. I did get 2 blankets there for my couch. Not that you need to see them, but, and then we got back to the arts and crafts section of the store, and I was like, yeah. So I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to buy, and where I wanted to spend my money. So, yeah. And my mom saw the struggle. The struggle was real. So I actually got this set of Twistable Metallics from Mont Mart. I'm guessing that's how you say that. $5. The reason I got these is because they're kind of like the other gel sticks that I have. They're water-based, but they're metallic. So that's the reason I got them. And I did take one out and kind of rub it a little bit, just because I couldn't wait to you know, sample them. But yes, can't wait to use them on something. I then saw these. These are Jane Davenport powder pastels. Now, I put the price tag on here because I took it off so I could tell people, you know, the prices. So the other one was $4.99. This was $16.99. Just kind of point out that it really wasn't that expensive, but they can add up quickly. And I gotta watch some videos because I have no clue how to use these. I tried once. It says Power Pastels. Pastel D4s, and then there's a blender, and the blender works on them, but yeah, I need to see somebody using them. So smudging crayons, so maybe they're not for coloring and more for portraits. Either way, I will not return them. I know I put them back in there, but that's just to keep them nice. But I know what I'm looking up. Sorry. I won't do that in the next one. This is Brea Reese watercolor creams. So, you know, you can't ever have too many pigment gel sticks and stuff. And they're watercolor creams, so you can use them you know, a bunch of different ways, and I paid $9.99 for these. And then there was these King Art Studio dual tip markers. I have the King Art dual tip brush pens. So I wasn't sure about these. But they were $7 marked down. So I thought I'll try them out. And I did play with them a little bit, but I'm really not great with markers. So I gotta have a little tip too. And then they have this blender thingy. And I did play with them a little bit, but I gotta play with them more. I'm still learning on markers. I'm really atrocious with markers actually, but. And then I got these Mont Mart Twistable Colors, and they were $9.99. So I spent about 50 bucks. Now, I believe it was these ones. I think. These ones are not water-based. These, or no, maybe I'm getting them confused. They say they blend with water. You mix them with water or simply twist and create. So I played with them when I got them last Saturday. It's Friday now, but I can't remember exactly what I did with it. So I guess maybe this was the one. Maybe it was the I guess it was these ones here, right? No, they're water-based. Maybe it was these ones I was looking at. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I purchased all of these there for 50 bucks. And it's kind of where I'm kind of headed and interested in right now. But when we were standing there, you know, I already knew I had gotten this much and I didn't really want to spend any more because I did spend a lot at the beginning of the month. And my mom saw me standing there and she's like, "What, do you want these?" Because they were $25. I was like, holy shit, I really want them. And my mom's retired, you know, and she has the extra money. So she's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and get these ones for you. She actually was going to get me one of the other things in my stack here that was like 10 bucks. And she's like, you get that and I'll get the $25 ones. And I have tried them all out. As you can tell, all the tips are filled. So yeah, I'm not going to return them. But, and I apologize to everyone out there that all this drama going on and how we all feel and have taken offense to it. But I know we shouldn't have to explain ourselves, but it's human nature, you know, to want to defend yourself. And I've had to do that over the years in the toxic relationship I was in. So I tend to over-explain and so what I would say about these here, it is an ink and it's very, very liquidy. It is a little bit of a challenge to prime them because when you go to squeeze, if you squeeze too much and it doesn't come down slowly, it comes out in a blob. But I found that I had, you know, paper towels there and I just kind of had it over top that and primed each one of them. And then definitely when you use them, now I haven't used them on a page, I've just played with them on paper. You definitely have to have a light hand with them because they are a finer point, longer point brush tip. But I wouldn't say they're unusual. You know, they're definitely something you can use, but they definitely take a lighter hand, and I am heavy-handed, so I got to be careful of that and cautious of that. I have seen a recent video showing these being unhauled, and their opinion of them, and they just were like pushing down on the brush, and I'm just like, why? I don't understand why you're pushing so hard. That's why everything is just coming out of it. But you know, each to their own and their own opinion. I personally wouldn't do that to a product because it might be owner operator error. That was my instinct to say, but they just assumed they had a bad batch from somebody else if somebody else thought they were good. So yeah, I gotta work with them, and if you're really interested, you can comment below and I can do more of a video on any of these products that you might have seen. Like I said, they're all new to me. I'm just learning them. So yeah, we can learn together. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.